don't do another YouTube video. It is the dreaded month of October. At least it's for me. I fucking dread October. I hate October so much. All of you out there know that. I'm sorry. I'm a bad goth and I fucking hate Halloween, but it is what it is. So I have been commissioned, though, to make something very fun, which hopefully will brighten up my October and make it a little bit more interesting this year. And all of you, your tween goth selves, your teen goth selves, maybe even your adult goth selves, I don't know, might be really thrilled about this. I haven't made anything like this before. As per usual, no idea what I'm doing. How is it going to come together? I don't know. Someone just gave me a drawing and asked me to make the thing, so we'll see what happens. Let me show you this drawing, which I did not do, because this is way too good for my art skills. You'll know as soon as you see it that I didn't draw this. You're going to recognize it immediately, and then I'm going to show you the fabrics. Hang on. Check it out, you guys. It's Oogie Boogie. Obviously, I didn't draw this. Like I said, isn't this a great drawing? Oh my God. So yeah, this is going to be like a burlap, not real burlap, burlap-esque coat with all the stitches and stuff. I'm going to have to get someone else to sculpt this part because I am no sculptor. Mary has a very talented friend named Amy who has agreed to do this part for me. So hopefully that'll be showing up soon. And then I'm going to cover it in the fabric. And we've got this. And then underneath, I'm going to do, this is going to be like a tearaway coat. And then there's going to be a weird garbage type suit with like a whole bunch of bugs underneath. So like Oogie Boogie, you know, we all see the movie. He turns into bugs afterward. So that's the concept. Here's the fabric that I got. Come on. There we go. Brighten up. Perfect. That looks kind of like burlap. It has like a really cool texture to it. So I thought that would work for the outside of Oogie Boogie's coat. And then I picked all of these really cool black textured fabrics of different varieties to make like the weird garbage suit underneath. We've got some wet look PVC. We've got some of this textured stuff. We've got this stuff that's got like crinkles in it. We've got this stuff that's got crinkles in it. I've got some fishnet that I spray painted with like filth colors. This is just like a heavy black spandex, and this is also a black spandex. So we're going to do that along with some other PVCs for the suit underneath. I got to get the mask. I got to get some bugs. But let's get started. Oh my God, guys, the mask is here. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this cool? I can't even get the whole damn thing in the thing. It's so big. But look at. Doesn't it look just like the picture? I'm very excited about this. So she even kind of painted it for me. So she sculpted this and painted, put a little bit of burlap on here. But I have to mesh these in. I'm going to mesh all this in with black mesh in here, and we're going to actually wire the mouth to light up with LED lights as well. I don't know how I'm going to do that either, but now we can finally get started. I'm so excited. Well, you guys, just call me the mad drafter. I don't know. I've spent the last several hours drafting coat pieces that I don't know. I hope they're going to work. Who knows? I keep being like, Mary, come over here and look at this. Is this going to work? I don't know. So we now have large pieces of faux burlap that kind of look like a coat laid out on the table. So let me show you that. Right, look at this. Look at this madness. It's just everywhere. It's so big. It's like all over the freaking studio. So this is half of the front, which I cut asymmetrically. This is the back, which is folded in half. That's the other half of the front, which I also cut asymmetrically. There's some sleeves over here, part of sleeves anyway. Here are the mitten type things. These are some triangular gores laid over here that have to be attached to one of these pieces at some point. And then I also glued mesh into the back of the mask. I have also discovered I'm going to need to go purchase a hard hat, I think, to mount this. I'm going to have to drill it out and bolt it to a hard hat to make it hopefully sit on the head of the person who's going to be wearing this. And I have to go pick up some LED lights, so let's keep going. Sewing check-in. I have Oogie Boogie mitts. And I made a slit here so that they can get their hands out when they're performing. So far this. I don't know. I did all the seams to the outside because I thought that was fun. I'm going to yarn stitch them. See what happens. Keep going. Sewing check-in. Now we have this. The hands and sleeves. This is the bottom side that I tried to show you before. Are now, so there's the slit to get your hands out. Are now attached to the coat. Like I said, I did all the seams inside out, which is definitely fucking with my brain. I kept trying to sew it right way out. And then this folds over, and then this is, see, asymmetrical, like the drawing. This cuts away here. I have to cut some binding for the bottom. I'm going to wire the whole bottom of the coat, so I have to go buy some wire. And then I'm going to buy some snap tape as well, and we're going to put snap tape in here, and snap tape in here, and snap tape in here to hold that together. And then I have to deal... There's more fabric on the ground. I have to deal with this beast. So I'm going to try to cut out the long strips. I made Mary put this on so that we could figure out how long it needs to be. And I don't know. It's starting to look like something a little bit, right? Kind of looks like a weird Mad Science Oogie Boogie coat. Pretty pleased so far. All right, sewing check-in, end of day 1. So I cut this, this is actually going to be the hood. See in the picture how it covers the mask and then it comes down really long. So this is definitely really, really long. And then I cut the bias to go around the bottom of the coat so that I can wire it. And I have been working on this all goddamn day. So we're going to start again tomorrow. Welcome to day 2. Working on Oogie Boogie. We're back at this. Today's going to be weird. It's going to be a weird day. Let me show you the supplies that I've got on the table. So power tools have entered the chat. So I've got my drill here. I've got my Dremel. Picked up a hard hat last night. So that's exciting. Got some LED strip lights, which is super fun. So we got to figure that out. I also have a ton of plastic bugs. I need some more plastic bugs. But yeah, let's get working and see what we can accomplish. Well, you guys, now we have this. So it is on my head, which is great. I'm going to show you the bullshit that is the inside of this mask. And then we got to cover it in fabric. Also, it smells weird in here. All right, you guys, before I show you the inside of this mask, which is totally Mad Max bullshit, by the way, it went through several stages of not working. I thought I could just drill it and rivet it together. So I cut the brim off the hard hat with my Dremel, drilled the holes in the hard hat, drilled the holes in the mask, and thought I could rivet it together. Rivets? Not long enough. Nope. So I had to get bolts out and bolt it together and secure them with nylon locking nuts and then cut the bolts off because they were way too long. And then when I tried it on to see if it was going to work, one of the bolts definitely stabbed me in the forehead. I don't know if you can see that right there, but yeah, I was 100% bleeding from my forehead for a little while. So I literally bleed from my art sometimes, but I did, because I'm a nice person, I did cover the bolts in Warbler and then some padded felt so that the person who's wearing this is not actually going to bleed while they're on stage, because I am a nice person. So it's been a whole thing today, but we got there. So let me show you. All right, so here's what we currently have. So I drilled, this is the pad where the bolts and stuff are inside the hard hat. So I definitely drilled, see there's 4 holes, which I drilled, put bolts, backed them in leather. And then, yeah, mounted this, and then I stuffed some padding in here to kind of like force the hat to sit down a little bit, and then, yeah, bolted through there, and then I covered those. You can probably see the Warbler underneath. Yeah, see, there's the Warbler. So I covered them in Warbler and then put this felt pad on top, so it's not going to hurt their head. And now I actually get to spray glue and cover this in fabric, but that is tomorrow's problem. This is enough bullshit for one day. Also, a whole tub full of bugs and some heavy gauge wire have appeared. So, yep, tomorrow morning, shit's about to get even weirder. Welcome to my hell that is the beginning of day 3. So I sewed some elastic into this. So this big long thing is going to be the Oogie Boogie hood. So this is going to be like the part that's going to go in under the chin, and then this is going to come down and cover the shoulders a little bit. So the mask, this piece, is going to sit up in here. I'm going to use spray glue, I think, to adhere it. I'm not sure yet. And I have these lights and stuff, which I'm now going to attempt to wire the face so it lights up, and then we'll see what we can accomplish. Today's about to get weird. Well, now we have this. It lights up, you guys. It is a fucking mess on the inside, though, and I don't want to talk about how long this took. Like, this is like many hours of stupid fuckery to get these lights in here. But it looks pretty cool. So now on to the fabric part. Also smells in here. Smells like weird glue. Well, now we have this. I have mounted the... It's not burlap. I keep wanting to say burlap. Sorry, I have glue fumes. So I did some painting. I painted the little lines around the mouth and it lights up and everything. There's still a hole on the side here that I have to stitch up, obviously. So now I'm going to start doing some yarn stitching. And then on this... And then also on this beast. Oh, I'm getting real sick of this. Let's keep going. Welcome to the beginning of day 4. This is happening. Let's do that for way too many hours. End of day 4. I've done a lot. This has been a lot. But it's still going. See, there's still thread attached to it. So I still have to keep sewing tomorrow. But we have this so far, which is... looks like nothing, but it's a lot, believe me. Welcome to day 5. This is still hanging here from last night. I'm so thrilled about it. my needle. I just jammed my needle into the arm to hold it. So obviously the thread is attached here. I have to finish stitching around this hand, and I have to stitch the fronts. I have to stitch the fronts of it, and I'm going to work on the boot tops today, but it's slowly coming together. Look at the side. Look at how cool that is. It's neat, right? So yarn stitching, snap tape, and boot tops today. Oh my God, you guys. Sewing check-in. This is all done. The coat is not done. Not the whole thing. Just the yarn stitching. So the yarn stitching is all done. I've got the snap tape into it. There's also snap tape up here in the shoulder, and there's snap tape up here in the other shoulder as well. So we got snap tape, snap tape, snap tape going diagonally down here. Got this. So the only thing I have to do is sew some snaps into the wrists here to hold this closed. And then I have to put the wire into the hem. So I half sewed the binding on here on the hem. So I'm going to flip it over and put wire in so that the hem sticks out. And then I can move on to the boot tops. Sewing check-in. The coat's done. You will notice that I did bind the hem. This is my binding that I put on here. However, it was wired. The wire is now laying in a pile on the table because I ripped it out and it didn't work. So real glad I wasted time and wire on that. But anyway, it didn't work. It looked stupid. So we're back to this. It looks great. Now boot tops. Welcome to day 9,456. Mary says, what? It's Oogie Boogie day. So we're doing boot tops. Doing boot tops. This is the last damn thing for the coat, and then bug suit. Oh my God, the boot tops are done. Yay, finally. Now on to this mess. Welcome to day 1,142. We now have this. I'm working on cutting out the bug suit. So I was given this horrible fabric, which is literally rotting. So let me show you what I've done. So I'm just cutting out all of the suit in various different textured fabrics. So we've got one sleeve made out of this. We've got one sleeve made out of this. There's other textured fabrics that are underneath all these pieces, because what I have to do is lay this horrible fabric over top, which I will show you, which is clearly going rotten. I mean, look, like it's just going rotten. So as this stuff rots, you're going to see the texture through it, which is hopefully the plan. And then I have to attach all sorts of bugs to this once I put it together, but it's going to make a fucking mess. So I think this is a cool idea. I fucking hate this fabric with every fiber of my being because it's shedding all over literally everything. But it's going to be neat when that shows through that, right? Let's keep going. Oogie Boogie check-in. Now we're here. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. It kind of looks like a weird Edward Scissorhands. It's rotting all over the floor. It's totally awesome. So this is the top so far. Let me see if I can get better lighting. There we go. I don't know. I'm just scrunching fabric onto stuff. Do I have any idea what I'm doing? Not really. Back looks the same. It's got a zipper in it. These are sleeves. These are legs. So this is going to go together. I still have to do a collar. And then we still have a lot of bug sewing to do. Let's keep going. Welcome to day 9,456. We now have this. It is hanging from the ceiling, and look at it. Look at this. Look. Oh, it keeps going. Oh, wait, is it over here? Is there just fabric, shedding all over the floor? Is it completely under my sewing desk? Has it ruined the entire basement? Oh, it sure has. So this is fun. Anyways, it is now together. It is a jumpsuit that vaguely looks like discount Edward Scissorhands. I don't know what to do about that. The person is coming for a fitting shortly on this. So we're going to see if this fits. The zipper is obviously not attached. It's just kind of hanging there like a weird tail. So I have to fix that. But we're going to see how it fits on their body. And then I've got a fuck of a lot of bugs to sew. Sorting all the bugs. How many bugs can Missy sew in a day? We're going to find out, fuckers. All right, they came for their first fitting, and this is literally the change room after they've left. This thing is shredding like a bitch. So I'm going to rip it full of holes and help it finish this process. Hi, Luna. Well, you guys, it is a bug suit. It is a bug suit. I didn't do the bottoms of the legs because the boot tops are going to be there, and I didn't want the bugs jammed in the boot tops because what's the point? The back looks much the same. The floor, however, it's everywhere. It's literally, right, Luna? Yeah, that's great. And I picked up a lot of this. Believe it or not, I picked up a lot of this and threw it in the garbage as much as I can, and it keeps going. Oh, the floor is like infected with like weird black rotten fabric dust. Look at, amazing. Holy jeebus, you guys, it's done. I put it in a bag because it's shedding. Look at it. It's still shedding into the bag. So this, I have spent a long time vacuuming Mary's floor to clean that up. So it's in the bag now. So it looks great. So we've got the suit. We've got the mask that lights up. We've got the boot tops, and we've got the coat. So the only thing left is for you guys all to see this fabulous costume in performance. Let's do it! This video. And if you did, you can give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to my channel, if you haven't already, that would be amazing. If you want to buy me a Ko-fi, you can. It's ko-fi.com/MadamAbsinthe. If you want to follow me on any of the social medias, we're going to list them all below for you so you can follow us and stalk us in all of the places. That would be fantastic. And I think that's it, you guys. Let me know what you thought, and I will see you all around for my next fabulous sewing video.